Here's the latest Yankees news. Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees but you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, especially if you want to be kept up to date with the latest New York Yankees news or just for plain old New York Yankees discussion. We're on the road to 19,000 subscribers, so if you could help us get there, that would be a blessing. So, the Yankees last night, they sealed the deal. They beat the Kansas City Royals, thus winning the series. They won 2 of 3 over KC. Last night, they walked it off. Now, Chisholm coming up with a timely hit, putting that ball in play. Bobby Witt almost made one hell of a play, but Birdie was a little too quick for him, and he was safe at home, thus the Yankees winning the game and capping off the series versus Kansas City. So Chisholm has been wonderful as a New York Yankee. He's been fantastic. Offensively, defensively, some growing pains, but he's been pretty good over there too. But I want to talk about Austin Wells. Now, Austin Wells just seems to come up with timely hits, timely sac flies, whatever the heck it is. He's just incredibly productive, especially in clutch spots, right? Austin Wells, I'm going to ask you guys this. Do you think he should win the Rookie of the Year? Now, what's his competition? Colton Cowser, and Cowser's having a great season too. 20 home runs, right? A 3.6 F-WAR. Austin Wells, same thing. 3.6 F-WAR. Now, Wells overall this year, 256 batting average, 13 home runs, 50 RBI with a 778 OPS and a 118 OPS plus. As I said earlier, he comes up with timely hits. Austin Wells, in my opinion, I think earlier on in the year, he was a little unlucky, right? He drove a decent amount of baseballs anyway, to the friggin' warning track. They barely missed it. But if he got those, or if he got 5 out of the 6 of them, those 13 home runs turn into 18. I projected him to hit 20-25. He may do it. He would have to absolutely go bonkers from here on out. But Austin Wells, in my opinion, overall, and just overall in the league as a friggin' catcher offensively has been great. I think he deserves the Rookie of the Year. Certainly, I do. Now, I'm a little biased. I love my Yankees. But being a catcher and providing the impact that he's providing in that lineup along with Soto and Judge, I think says a lot. And as I said, timely hits. In my opinion, he deserves the Rookie of the Year. Now, Oriole fans might think Cowser does, and you're entitled to that opinion if you feel that way. But I think, personally, Austin Wells should be the 2024 Rookie of the Year. Now, last night, Clay Holmes, he comes in the 7th inning and blows the game. His 12th blown save of the year. The Yankees did not bring him in to close out the game. They just brought him in to bridge to whoever was going to close the game. And unfortunately, Clay Holmes blew it in the 7th inning. Now, I kind of like that the Yankees put him out there. I do. Because they're seeing, hey, can this guy go out there in the 7th and get the job done? And maybe you need more of a sample size for that. But it's really showing you, it's like, okay, maybe this guy really isn't a high leverage arm after all. Maybe he's not. And by putting him out there in the 7th inning rather than the 9th, opens you up to some more experimentation and just seeing, hey, can he come out and pitch in a big spot? Recently, I believe he came in a tie game and he did great, but he's inconsistent and you can't have that, especially in a playoff game. You can't be that inconsistent. And he is, unfortunately. So I do like that they tried him in that role just to see, hey, can he do it? And unfortunately, I just think, just look at his whole body of work. He's not a very effective high leverage guy, unfortunately. So I wasn't against them bringing him in. It's just, you know what, guys? I feel friggin' bad for Clay. I really do. Fans booing the crap out of him. At this point, I just feel bad for the kid. And I hope next season when he's not a New York Yankee, because he won't come back unless he takes a really, really, really cheap deal. I wish him nothing but the best. But anywho, another thing that grinds my gears a little bit here Now, I love Jason Dominguez. I think he's going to be a fabulous player. And I've seen in the comments, oh, he's overrated. No, he's not. Relax. So Jason Dominguez played 2 games, benched basically immediately. The Yankees facing a left-handed pitcher in Reagan's. And who did they put in Dominguez's place? Alex Verdugo, overall this season, is hitting .230 with a .601 OPS against left-handed pitching. Once upon a time, you called up Jason Dominguez over there at Williamsport. You called him up to face the best lefty in Major League Baseball, and you benched Verdugo in the process. So what changed? What changed? He only played in 2 Major League games. Why did you take out Dominguez and put Verdugo in there? Verdugo all year hasn't hit left-handed pitching all season. Give the kid a shot. Give Dominguez a chance. Please, just give him as long of a leash as you've given Anthony Vulpi, and then see what the heck happens. And that's what they're doing, honestly. That's what they're doing. I was just confused, like, hey, why did you bench Dominguez in favor of Verdugo? That was a little funky to me. But Verdugo, as I said, .601 OPS versus left-handed pitching. Why'd you do that? Anywho, let's move on. Anthony Vulpi. I want to talk about him for a little bit. Now, Anthony Vulpi this year, 23 years old. Some people are saying, give him another year, give him time. You might be right. You might be right. And I want to give Vulpi all the time he needs. But then I'm seeing these other shortstops, guys, who he was at least 1 or 2 of them, he was graded higher than them. Okay, so Anthony Vulpi this year, hitting .251, 11 home runs, 55 RBI, 676 OPS with a 90 OPS plus. Let's compare him to other shortstops around his age. Okay, Bobby Witt Jr. Yes, he's 24, so let's not compare him to this MVP season. Let's go a year back to Bobby Witt's second year in the league. So this is Vulpi's, his second year. Let's compare his second year to Bobby Witt's second year. So Bobby Witt's second year, after Bobby Witt, his first year in the league, had like a 722 OPS. So like not fantastic. Last season, his second year in the league, had an 813 OPS. Overall, hit .276 with 30 home runs at 23 years of age. Bobby Witt Jr. Anthony Vulpi obviously is not doing that. Gunnar Henderson, 23 years old. He's in his second full season for the Baltimore Orioles. Gunnar hitting .281, 36 home runs, 85 RBI with a 903 OPS. I get it. That's a lot to ask out of anybody to go and make that kind of a leap. So I'm not saying Anthony Vulpi, he should have made a Gunnar Henderson type leap, a 900 OPS leap. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying, I need that OPS to be better than what it is. I need that OPS to be better than 676. It's only 10 points higher than last season. Yes, his batting average is like 50 points higher, but his OPS is only 10 points higher than last year. The major league average is 713. I would love it if he hit higher than the major league average, and he's not. He's not, so it stinks. Elly De La Cruz last year played in 98 games. This year, played in so far 145 games. Elly hitting .259, 23 home runs, 65 RBI, 812 OPS with 64 stolen bases. He strikes out a ton, though, with 194 strikeouts. Anthony Vulpi hasn't taken a leap that Elly, a similar leap to Elly, Gunnar, or even Bobby Witt in his second year. He hasn't. He looks basically like the same hitter with less power than last year. Maybe a guy who puts the bat on the ball a little more this season, but he didn't take like a drastic jump like those kids have. And I'm just wondering, is Anthony Vulpi, Anthony Vulpi, once upon a time, was the 6th overall prospect in Major League Baseball, ahead of Elly, right behind Gunnar. So he was right up there with Gunnar Henderson. This isn't the 6th best prospect in Major League Baseball type numbers here in his second season. It's just not. So is this the kind of player that Anthony Vulpi is? He was a bat first prospect, so it confuses the heck out of me. He's good defensively. He's very good. So he picks up some slack there, but offensively, this bat-first prospect at 23 years old is not doing what his peers are doing. And you're comparing him to great players. Anthony Vulpi was graded similar, or if not the same or higher than these guys. That's why I'm like, is this who Anthony Vulpi is, or do we really just need to give him another year? I hope it's the latter. I really do. But so far in his second full season up here at the major leagues, it's making me think that this is just the kind of hitter that he is. So if that's true, I hope he's able to get that OPS up to 720, 730, and then play a Gold Glove short, and we'll take it from there. I hope he could at least just have a league average OPS, because he doesn't even have that. So I'm hoping next season he's able to take that leap, just that leap, and raise his OPS like 40 points. That's what I want for Anthony Vulpi. That's what I need to see from Anthony Vulpi. That's just my take. I want to know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Joe, and until next time, signing out.